Today, I'm going to show you how to set up an automation on Monday.com that will auto-populate your timeline fields. No more manual date entry every time you create a task or update a project's status. By the end of this walkthrough, you'll understand how to make your boards work smarter for you, so your timelines fill in automatically, keeping your workflow faster and a whole lot tidier. Let's get right into it. The very first thing you'll need to check is that your board is set up with the right columns for this automation to work. In Monday.com, the timeline column is key. That's where you'll actually see the project's duration, like project schedule, or any custom name you've given it. If you want, you can also have a simple date column, often called start date, to help you cross-reference in case your items have complex scheduling needs. And don't forget, you need a status column. Think of this as the green, yellow, or red traffic light that triggers your whole automation system. Once you've confirmed those columns are in place, head to the top right corner of your board and click that Automate button. This takes you to the Automation Center, which is basically Monday.com's control room for all your workflow robots. Take a deep breath. There's a lot you can do here, but for now, we'll focus on just what you need to set your timelines automatically. Now, you're going to pick an automation recipe. Monday.com calls them recipes because they're like formulas. You just choose your ingredients and they come together to make your workflow deliciously automatic. You have two main choices here, and I'll break down when to use each so you can pick what fits your team best. Option 1. Set the automation to trigger when an item is created. This is perfect for boards where every new task should have a default timeline. For example, every time you log a new project, you might want it to span 5 days. So you select the recipe that says, when an item is created, set the timeline to start today and end, say, 5 days later. Just like that, every new task gets its schedule without you even touching the calendar. Option 2 is a bit more dynamic, when a status changes. This is especially useful for teams where tasks move through different phases, and you want the clock to start ticking at a certain point, like when a task moves to in progress. So you choose the recipe. When status changes to something, such as working on it, the timeline is set automatically, starting from today and ending however many days out you decide. Once you've picked your recipe, it's time to fine-tune it. You'll select the exact status column you want to watch and the specific status label that should fire off the automation. Then, point the automation to your timeline column so it knows where to put the dates. And most importantly, set the duration. Do you want the timeline to run 5 days, 2 weeks, a month? You can be as specific as your project demands. And if you're unsure, remember, this is easy to adjust later. When you're happy with your setup, hit Add to Board. That's it. Your automation is now live. From this point forward, whenever you add a new item or move a task to your chosen status, the timeline column will fill in automatically. No more double-checking dates or chasing after team members to update timelines. It's all handled behind the scenes. To wrap things up, let's recap. If you use the item created trigger, every new task gets a default timeline when it's added to the board. If you use status change, the timeline populates exactly when you or a team member advance a task to the next stage, marking it as started. Either way, your board stays organized, your team stays on the same page, and you reclaim precious time. If you found this tutorial helpful, give this video a thumbs up, and don't hesitate to leave a comment below with your questions. I love helping you get the most out of Monday.com. And if you want more practical guides like this, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a lesson. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.